Yes, I know I'm late, but there was a tornado warning. There still is, to be honest. So I'm trying to...
Hello, how are you? You look good today.
I was actually unsure if I was going to take the day off.
Today we're going to look at every sex difference
until this all just
rather
blew
than just
over.
listing them like some lazy person just getting
But
information off of
at least the lightning has
Let's actually
stopped.
explain why each sexual difference is there. To start,
And
though, you should learn about the term
holy
sexual
cow.
dimorphism.
Those
It's a
dark
term
out.
used to describe animals that have different traits depending on their sex.
That's besides the
Easiest
point.
examples are animals like peafowls,
Screaming.
deer, and
Ow.
in most cases, these differences are for a good reason. Male
Where we
deer
last left
bucks
off, we did...
use their antlers to fight each other, and
We
are
decided
much
we're
more
just gonna
aggressive than the
go
female
into
deer.
G rank.
Peacocks are glorious because they use
Yeah,
their
we're gonna do
pee
it.
to compete and persuade peahens to be their mate.
Not exactly rip it off fast like a band-aid, but
Even all the
I've
way
been
down to
putting
the
this off
bone
for way
structure.
too long.
Not all animals have sexual dimorphism, however, and their only differences would be their sexual organs. And this fact is
When we last left
represented
off, we
in
did the...
because,
I
for the
think I
most
mentioned
part,
the rank
Pokemon look
already.
exactly the
We
same
finished
no
off
matter
with
which
Lao
sex.
Shan
Few
Lung.
of them
Lao
do
Shan
have notable
Lung.
differences, so let's begin. Also, we'll be
And now
using the
we've
sprites
just
or the
been
models from
bouncing
different
all over the
games,
place,
depending on which ones
grinding,
just
trying to get our
easier
weapons.
see the differences.
We are still in
Also, as
Toga
opposed
armor.
to going in Pokedex order, we'll be going by category, since many
And now we're gonna
Pokemon
try and
share
fight
differences for the
Rajang,
same
G-rank
reasons.
version.
For example, the most obvious category, larger tusks and horns on the males. The male Zubat and Golbat have larger
Okay,
horns.
they actually have shock traps. Hopefully this works. If you would just get in it.
But only slightly. Pseudo-Wudo males have larger head branches. Steelix males have extra rocky tooth bits on its jaw. Piloswine males have longer tusks, as do Nanoswine males.
Looks like everyone else is they're picking picks between the tail
larger jaw guards, almost being tusk-like. The reasoning for these
and the head.
differences is obvious.
I'm always going to try and aim for the head.
Males compete for who gets to pass their genes on and mates.
Unless there's a chance I can
Males are more equipped for fighting.
get a knockdown.
Be it through horns, tusks, teeth, or branches.
Wonderful.
Real-world examples of these are elephants, goats, elk, cougar, yalla, moose, walruses,
Horns. Very important.
There are some animals where the males gain
Oh dear, I think I was actually getting in the dual blades way.
but those are ignored. All guards get removed, but with the same idea. The stingers on the males are a bit
Okay, one horn broken, and that is a third of my health.
isn't reflected in the scorpions. The way to tell the difference in real scorpions is how wide they are. Females are wider. But when it comes to males fighting over females, no Pokemon seems to do it more than the Garchomp. Both Gabite and Garchomp males have these slits in their fins. Their fins aren't any bigger, but they
I think I'll wait until...
when it comes to real
Hee.
even orca whales and dolphins,
Okay then.
the dorsal
Whoa,
fins
whoa, whoa.
over time, due to how much they stick out,
I have
scar as
crit,
they fight.
for the Toga armor, I have crit boost and chain crit.
A lot more than
It's not exactly tenderizer,
moving on to the next category.
but I feel like it might actually, it might still be useful.
Oftentimes it's for other reasons, like survival.
I have no excuse. Oh dear, right, I forgot.
You are to attract mates. This is most
G-Ranking, that frickin' somersault, that tumble he does it 3 times.
This is exactly the case for real-world
boy.
pheasants too. In fact, this trait is extremely common among our fellow friends. Males strut their
Alright.
stuff to show off why the female is him as their mate. Murkrow's head feathers are bigger and stand straighter on the male. Starly, Staravia, and Staraptor males
At the very least, I remember to bring a pitfall trap.
Weasel and Weavile males also have larger feathers, as do male Vulpins. And while not exactly feathers, Nuzleaf and Shiftry males have larger leaves, and Medicham males have a larger head bone, which
And I'm scared to sharpen.
meaning they're there to show off and get laid. Moving on to other parts, Dustox males have
Because knowing him, he's gonna fire off a laser beam.
especially the Lunamon.
Okay,
The males
if I had just a little bit less stamina,
while the females
that
just
would have been it.
have antennae. The reason for this is so the males can smell the pheromones given off by the female up to a mile away. All the better to smell you with, my dear. This could also be the case with
And then we
the males have
wait until the beam is just about done to lunge in and get some damage.
and since this line is known for fighting, they likely use their antennae as horns too. Hence the males having even bigger ones. Polytoad and also Toxicroak males have larger cheeks. also known as vocal sacs. Male
The thing about Rajang is, yeah, he hits freaking hard. But at least in G and Generations, they made it so he has very low health. So if you know what you're doing, you can blitz through his health and just obliterate him. I want to obliterate him. I want to actually rip his arms off.
And also for showing off to females.
Okay, he's tired. Or not. Why did that miss the first time?
They have this one pixel tiny little speck on their butts. The difference between
By the way, it's time to bulk up.
Combuskin males have larger head feathers, and the same goes for male blazerbeaks and head cresters. This matches up with the chickens bred for cockfighting, especially the Chinese cockfighting roosters, as only the roosters or males built for fighting, and as roosters, they have longer head feathers. Plus, the Thai roosters
Yikes! Yep.
stand much more
Steady,
upright
steady.
than the traditional rooster, hence Blaziken being completely upright. What about
This is not okay.
speck on torture? Well, both in cockfighting breeding and breeding chickens for meat and eggs, it was originally very difficult to tell the sex of the chicks.
Well, my job is done. Breaking his horns.
Then separate the hens from the roosters once they were old enough to tell the difference. But it would sure be a lot nicer to be able to tell the sex of them from hatching.
And now we spank the monkey.
So, they did their selective breeding and genetic manipulation for centuries. And now, male chicks have one or two little feathers on their wing that are slightly longer than the rest. That's how you tell the difference. Extremely, completely unnoticeable if you're untrained to look for it.
Surprised he hasn't
Just like that one
buffed up
tiny
his
little
arms
speck.
yet.
The minor difference that's there is most people don't notice. So, right now. So yeah, the more you know. Whooper males have two
And
sets of
unfortunately,
white
we don't even have our Barryoff dual blades upgraded yet. These are still high rank.
naturally don't have any difference in sex beyond the females having a bigger
But
However, when it comes to
actually, there is no but.
do a lot more fighting.
This is sad. Ow! Just as sad as me
To intimidate
not dodging that. Camera, why?
But also, axolotls in general have an amazing healing ability.
Steady as she
They
goes.
grow wings and even brain matter and jaws with no visible scarring. So this soft tissue sticking off the side of its face is likely ripped off a lot.
Oh great, and Barryoff's here.
Losing limbs all the time. So males having it regrow back bigger will be something the Pokemon Company thought of while making this design decision.
I wish I had Dust of Life.
There really is no other explanation for this.
Okay.
Japanese giant salamanders have no difference between the sexes besides the whole body sex. So plumage, it's loose, but it's possible. And combining
shot.
the last two categories of bigger horns and bigger other parts, you get to the Nido.
Now, technically, what you're supposed to do is try and
The most famous example of
cut his
sexual
tail
dominance
now.
in Pokemon. The
But be
difference
honest,
is
no one does that.
The two Nidorans even evolved into completely different Pokemon, though they are still counterparts. Being more monster-like, or somewhat based on rhinos, they don't have much in the real world to compare them to. But the differences do seem
I like how you can just instantly tell when he's enraged because he'll jump back and ow.
all over their bodies, arguably more armor as well.
I'm a 3-hit wonder.
This line often fight, defending their territory and their females, while the females protect their young directly. Having more fat stockpiles also helps them get pregnant and produce milk for their young. I also have a huge video going into more detail about Nidoqueen right here. Check it out.
That wasn't too bad.
It isn't always the males that are
That could have been a whole lot better, though.
In some species, it's the other way around. Most commonly, this is found in insects and fish. As is
And
the
apparently
case with
whenever I'm
snakes and
talking,
sea
I'm nearing the
males
red.
have larger abdomens specifically. And when
So
it
I'm
comes
going
to
to lower the
mantises,
gain a bit.
This is obviously the case. Cricketot females also
Just
have
a bit.
larger bodies, specifically around its neck. Considering that Cricketot and Cricketune are both based on fancy musicians or fancy orchestrated conductors, the bigger neck piece may also
Alright,
have
let's see
reference
how
to
that
the
sounds.
boa, or the large, puffy fur collars upper-class women wear when going to such events. Now, generally
Maybe I'm just
speaking,
hopped up on
female fish
adrenaline.
tends to be larger than the males. This is also the case with Finneon and Luminion, though the females here are only
Yeah,
larger
that's
than
probably
the
it.
males. And being
It's the
based on
adrenaline
fish
making me
or
talk
butterfish,
louder.
Beta fish, this isn't quite accurate. In these species specifically, the males
Beyond that,
actually
quest
have the
complete.
larger fins as a form of plumage.
I honestly have no idea what I'm gonna do
Fish
for...
In general, yes, Finneon and Luminion are accurate. But when it comes to the prettier,
stream
PUBG
other than
official
try to
based on
upgrade our
the
materials.
opposite is true. I'll give Game Freak a pass on that. Even though this isn't even the only mistake Game Freak has made involving larger females.
Oh yeah,
Numal and Camera
we
females
killed
have larger humps.
a G-rank Rajang with high-rank Toga armor.
Male camels in general have bigger everything, even humps, and even in proportion
distinction.
to the body. That's strike 2 for Game Freak. Oh.
Apparently
Next,
I got
let's
one
talk about
before.
fur.
I don't remember
Spring
from what though.
females have more fur on their shoulders, while in general, grizzly and sun bear males are larger.
Of course, we got our tails and we have our hard
Since
fangs.
they give birth and then feed their babies with milk.
Let's actually
So,
read this.
Upon exiting their den in spring,
fang that
they
cuts
have the
through
appearance
anything.
Of having much more loose skin and much more
Prey's
fur.
life vanishes in an
Flaps
instant
about
once
thanks to
caught.
their lack of stuffing. Female Obama snows have larger chest fur too. Perhaps this is because of the same reason.
And
Abominable snowman.
wonderful.
Often portrayed as being
Apparently that was a
white.
big monkey.
That's what a Yeti is. But there are some
Now we just have
sightings
to
and some
find the
myths
little
that
one.
leads to a more bear-like creature. This extra fur stuff that may just be conifer pines, we don't really know, may also just
now
be
let's
that
actually take a
simulate
quick look
lumps
at
of
that
fat stored there.
new armor.
Rests on an ape. Though in the case of a
Because
being
basically,
a conifer tree, it may be
while I'm
stored
not a
in
noob to the
pine
game
cones
as a
there.
whole,
Larger
this is
pine
my
cones
first
are the
time using a
female
male
mane,
character.
after all. There is also Pyroar. The males have large manes, and
So
the
this is going to
females
be
have
my
more
first
tan
look at
fur.
everything.
They also have differently shaped tails. The difference here is obvious.
Rangots
They are based
Spearman.
on lions. Another famous example of real-world sexual dimorphism. Lions' manes are theorized
Okay.
to be mostly for show.
I see
size and
the
cleanliness of mane
fangs at the
shows
bottom of the
fitness
helm.
the lion. If it's good,
So it
then
actually
other
kinda looks
lions
like a
will be
monkey.
less likely to attack his pride. Shinx, Luxio, and Luxray males follow the same logic. The males have larger manes and more darker fur in general. Hypno
Nice.
is really
Very nice.
Hypno
But how are the
females have longer
skills?
neck fur, but why? Well,
Attack,
Drowsy and
Unscathe.
Hypno are based on the Tapir. Drowsy more so for sure.
To be honest, with how stingy I am with my
my
potions, I'm probably going to try and run a potential build.
Yokai Dream Eater that shares the name with what tapirs are called in Japanese. Baku. But what some have claimed is that Hypno is also inspired by Amit, an Egyptian guardian.
Potential,
and
I think it was
Soul
called
Eater that is
Adrenaline
part crocodile,
in World.
part lion, and part hippo. Tapirs
Once
are
you reach
somewhat hippo-like,
down below a certain
and
health
Amit
threshold,
shares the two-colored
you get an
body
increase
aspect
into
of
your
tapirs
attack.
as well. Plus, it has a male lion's mane, despite being entirely female.
We'll look at the rest
Hence,
later.
female
Apparently they're
hypnos
trying to post
have more
quests.
neck fur, or manes. Bidoof and Bibarel males have more fur too, but this is a problem. Every
And
species of
it's-
beaver fits the monomorph classification.
Oh yeah, this
and
one.
There is no way at all, externally speaking, to
Every-
tell the
is-
sex
this
of
is one of the
beaver,
keys.
most of the time at least. While nursing and pregnant, you can see the teats on the female. In
This
fact,
one's fun because you can
monomorph
basically
classification would
choose
also describe most Pokemon.
who you want to
The extra
focus.
fur on Bidoof and Bibarel may be trying to
Oh, wait,
insinuate
this one.
The idea that males are larger, but in nature,
If we can do this, we can
isn't
upgrade
the
our
case for
Noctua
beavers.
Dual Blades
Strike 3
into their
for
G-rank
Game
variant.
And with the third
I'm
strike
actually
comes
excited
the
now.
end of part 1. Covering the science of all the sexual differences of Pokemon takes an incredibly long amount of time, so I kind of have to split it. So be sure
Unfortunately,
to
we
subscribe
still
and
don't
hit
have
the
any
bell to be notified of when part 2
G-rank weapons
comes
yet,
out.
so we've
Until
just
next
been
time,
relying on
remember to never
skill.
stop using your noggin.
Oh wait, scratch that, never mind. I have one pair of dual blades that I've actually upgraded.
Today we're going to look at every sex difference in Pokemon.
The Wyvern
Rather than just
Lovers,
listing them like some
aka
person just getting information off
the Rathalos pair of dual blades that you just tolerate until you get to silver and gold, and then you're never going to use these again.
You can watch the first part next. Though the first part is a much better introduction.
I know that's presumptuous of me, but
Another big way to tell the differences in the sex
if you say otherwise, you are a freaking liar.
Butterfree have a dark spot on the bottom of their wings, while the males don't. Butterfree's wing designs most closely match those of the black-veined white butterfly and the cabbage white butterfly, the latter of which often reflects this exact difference. This is common for butterflies, though.
Because we have the fire dual blades, we're gonna focus on the Ramboros.
The butterflies determine the sex of the other one further away. And this is the same case with Beautyfly. Beautyfly males have larger red spots on its wings. Male
And I think I'm actually gonna bring a
black
Pitfall Trap with me.
Female ones have tan ones. Now, these Pokemon are based on
The good news is,
ostriches and dodo
we've
birds.
just about maxed out our honey,
This neck trait from the ostrich keep their bodies
soon we'll be able to actually focus on other materials like scatterfish. We can get into sleep bomb strats.
So they simply transferred the color aspect onto the ostrich part of the Pokemon. Black and tan necks. Magikarp and Gyarados have different colored whiskers based on their sex. And just like Doduo and Dodrio, Magikarp are also based on a number of animals. Both the common carp...
I have a feeling that we're probably going to end up fighting Atel Ka during this stream also.
The whiskers have absolutely nothing to do with the sex of it. It's all in the lower fins. And as for Gyarados, Chinese dragons are real. But traditionally speaking,
because I know that this hunt we're about to do is one of the keys, and there's another.
Both Magikarp and Gyarados are based on the Chinese myth.
Oh, dagnabbit. Frickin' YouTube and your autoplay. How long has this been going? Shut off, shut off, shut off. I apologize. So apparently there was a Pokemon video playing. Spoiler alert, I'm probably gonna play one of those, the new ones. I'm probably gonna pick Pokemon Shield. And now I'm paranoid. Do a quick speaker check. Speaker 6 is off. Or rather, monitor 6 is off. Speakers off. Blue Yeti speakers off, because I know those make a really loud noise. And only the right monitor has audio. We're ready. Now let's do this stream right. Well, shoot. Looks like I'm fighting Agnaktor alone. Okay, we can still make this work. Because the way I love Agnaktor's lava mechanics. Basically, if you have a fire weapon, you can eat up his lava, even if he's above ground. So you could either get a water weapon and do damage, or you can pick a fire weapon and relegate yourself to a support role. Now we're in business. The gate's up, 2 hunters on each side. Let's see who kills their monster first. What in the world? I think Agnaktor is actually aiming at them. They're aiming at the other side of the fence. And you see, that's what I'm talking about. The fin used to be black, but now it's actually heated back up. Fools, where are you going? And now they're together, which is not very good, considering Agnaktor actually has a sweeping laser attack. If I can actually... I probably can't set up Amino now. There's actually a fun clip of my hunt I did on my previous save file. Remind me to show that after this. Okay, what was that? I saw lava pools. Okay, over here. Got it. Fun fact, I'm pretty sure that Bombero, they actually took some of the Ramrosa's attacks. If any of you have played World, you remember how Bombero lowers his head and starts picking up rocks and trees. Keep that in mind. We're probably gonna see that attack. I bet they probably would have tried to find some way to choreograph that tail slam in. They could. Oh dear. Green sharpness, this isn't good. How much blue sharpness do we have anyway? Not a lot. Oh dear. Hopefully, the Nocturne will stay on his side of the fence. Or at least for more than half a second. Oh jeez! Oh yeah. Up the fence. There have been so many times I thought that I was safe behind the fence, but it's like certain fireballs and beam type attacks, they ignore the fence and they'll just clip right through it. Okay, didn't get to say it properly, but yeah, that was Bombero's attack, or rather, Ramboros has Ramboros' attack. Expedition. At least we shouted out ASAP. Now we can focus on actually being a good hunter for once. We're going to get some proper armor one day. Probably in the next few hours. I know I want to get the Lao Shanlong's hyper armor. Specifically his head and his waist, because that's going to give us razor sharp. And a few bits of potential too, so we can run our adrenaline build. But apparently, the fact that I don't fret over armor that much is a sign that I have been playing Monster Hunter way too long. I'm not sure if that's a compliment or not. I just rely on a knowledge of the monster's moveset to try and carry me through a fight. That and dodging. Lots and lots of dodging. Uh-oh. Yep, that was close. I also tend to fight with my ears as well as my eyes. Because a lot of these guys, they actually have a certain audio cue before they do an attack. Like that weird camel grunt he does. Usually the sign that he's about to charge at you with his horns. What? I dodged. If you have Adept style, you can dodge into the tail swipe. That basically turns off the hurt box for it. And you can get free damage to just try and trip him up. Now he's tired. And I am just now noticing that we have a cat. We have a cat on our side. Mad props. We gotta make sure to keep our demon mode topped up. And dagnabbit, now I really have no choice but to sharpen. How will he butter route, or will he actually be able to stick the landing? Nope. He spun out. Apparently there's a way to actually shred through his health, but you need to be able to attack his hub. This is usually where gunners actually get their chance to shine. Uh-oh. And that was the hammer throw. Okay, hopefully he'll come over here. Not you. Okay, got it. And this is the fun part. We've killed our monster. But, you see what I mean about the gate is a lie? Look at that. If we were nearby, we could actually damage that tail. But at least we don't have to worry about completely twirling our thumbs. We can actually grab some supplies here. I think occasionally I've also gotten, like, flash bombs and max potions and the like. Alright, Lady Luck. To be honest, I don't remember if... Again... Just like cakes, the gate is a lie. Though to be honest, it's kind of fair, because there's actually holes in the gate. I rescind all my ranting. And now let's actually use these flash bombs. Just as soon as he pokes his head back out of the ground. And now this should rescind both of his attacks. Okay, apparently when he has lava on his tail, those swipes can bring out lava bubbles. Can I... Subquest. What we do? Alright, mounting. Considering I think we got a couple of them under Rambros. We were mounting a mountain. Aha! Wordplay. If I actually knew how to speak, that probably would have been even funnier. And if you get flash bombs, you're lucky, but more often than not, it's just first aid medkits. Okay, let's see what we got. Other than a quest clear. Hopefully we got at least almost all the parts we need to upgrade our Ignactor dual blades. Okay, Accommodation XX. I know we're gonna need Ignactor Talons. At least 4 of them. Okay, Titanic Clash is one. Okay, Emergency at the Arctic Ridge was one. And there's another quest we need, a very long engravement, which we have to fight a Glavenus and a Gravios. Okay, we're close. 1 more Grand Fin, and 3 Scorching Plura, which basically you just have to break the lava armor on his chest. And all Firestones we can mine. We're close. And speak of the devil. Okay, so looks like they're just blitzing through their key. And we lost someone. It makes me sad that I have the intention to ban a goldfish. I just hunted with them, and I've already forgotten their name. Okay, we want attack. Oh wait, it was the fire quest. We could have. Ah, chestnuts. We could have eaten for Feline Explorer and gone into the vault, the secret location, to mine some charms. Oh well. Maybe we'll actually get some good charms from doing this anyway. Apparently we're waiting. Thank goodness it's only for like a couple seconds. Oh right, armor transmog. I'm definitely looking forward to this. I don't have a concrete idea of what I want to do for... It's probably going to be our Monster Hunter avatar while we're in Generations. But we're probably going to be using a lot of the Mizuzune stuff. Mixture of Mizuzune and Volseer. Okay, double check everything. And look, you know what? Let's see what kind of weapons they got. We have an insect glaive user, a long sword, 2 long swords. I'm gonna bring a shock trap. As I bet we can trust these guys to end up cutting the tail. And we at least still have some mega pickaxes, so we can get a little bit of a grind on. Wait. Oh good. I actually remembered to bring a cool drink. It's weird, isn't it? The only thing I can really remember is the fact that I have a hard time remembering things. So I remembered to check the things that I've probably forgotten. Okay, we have a full party. What are we waiting on now? Oh, supplies. Proceed. Wonder if I can adjust my chats. Yeah, we can. Okay, how do I... Y. Edit. We want to get something stylish, but also actually brings a point across. Well, bugger me then. We'll set that up later. And make sure to dip, dive, and dodge. Okay. Wait a minute, what? Did I have... Yeah, that explains it. Oracle. The only skill I really care about is Feline Polisher. Gravios I actually kinda don't like. But it's a begrudging dislike, because I know he could be a whole lot worse. Trying to get back here. Trying to slap the sleep out of you. And the reason I say that it could be worse apparently, I'm unsure what the difference between Basarios and Ruby Basarios is. The only thing I know lore-wise is that they're apparently... Basarios is the baby form of Gravios. And Ruby Basarios evolve into Black Gravios. Black Gravios in G-Rank is such a pain. So much so that I actually have memorized his G-Rank quest in 4U, A Hollow Promise, in the Volcanic Hollow. The only difference between Gravios and Black Gravios in G-Rank is that apparently Black Gravios ate a can of beans before the hunt. Because basically he'll walk by you and start spraying small heat blasts. But every time he fires that, he leaves a puff of smoke beneath him. Unless you break his spine, that will keep going. And it's like if you're a blade master, good luck. And for you, I specifically remember crafting the Daimyo Hermitor's heavy bow gun, because it can pierce fire, siege fire, pierce, and water ammo. And basically, whenever my teammates got a Molotov, I would just open fire on the top of his body, desperately trying to break his plate, break his spine. And I know what you're probably thinking if you haven't played 4U. It's just one monster. Why is he so important? His heavy bowgun is what you would use for Hame runs. Basically, you have one light bowgun user and 3 heavy bowgun users. Light bowgun user sets down traps and paralysis, and you just rain down hell with pierce shots. But the best bowgun for this strategy was the Black Gravios heavy bowgun. So now when I'm thinking about it, maybe there were other heavy bowguns I probably could have used. But I was a sheeple back then. I just assumed that's the only heavy bowgun that would work. Oh no, the trap ruined what was gonna be a mount. That sucks. At the very least, he hasn't been doing the heat blast attack that much. To be honest, the best way you can break his spine is an insect glaive. Do it enough times and it will break. It's like Thanos. It's inevitable. And I hope Well, it's not a pallium, but a medulla's nice too. Hopefully we can actually get some help with our own keys. Because it looks like after this, they're going to be all set. However, since I'm Hunter rank 10, I think it was, I won't be able to come and join them. I'm probably going to have to say bye-bye. To be fair, I probably have no business being here, since all of my weapons are still high rank. Even my armor, too. I think the only... To be honest, no, I'm gonna hush up on that. Because 2 of our hunters are overpowered. So by that logic, they have no business being here either. They're just being nice and helping out the little guys. At the very least, I know some good strats where I'm supposed to be. I may not be the best at getting a win, but at the very least, I'm not making them lose. That's a good way of looking at it, right? Hello, Blue Rock. Can we please get a thank you? And an 2 enduring charms. I'm smelling some good stuff. And now what to me is going to be the main event. If we can actually... There are 2 conditions I'm hoping for. 1, the Glavenus is tired. And 2, his tail is still heated. I'm willing to accept factor 2. But if we can get both, oh boy, that's going to be nice. That's probably going to be a guaranteed tail cut. And Zandabean67. Yo, how you doing? And Chestnuts gotta sharpen again. Right now this is normal Glav. But I will admit, if you can cut Hellblade's tail, that is maximum style. Oh, are you talking about, like, favorite monster? I definitely like Hellblade. Unfortunately not. I guess the game wants us to at least have somewhat of a fighting chance. For now, wow. I can't remember the last time I used Valor style. I've basically been sticking to Adept. And judging from that, I can just tell that you're a longsword user, aren't you? I know exactly what you're talking about. Okay, he ain't tired, but his tail's heated. And now we hurry to the tail. And done! Now we just gotta make sure not to die. But hey, we're actually the same, you and I, then. Adept style and Valor style. So occasionally, actually scratch that. I remember using Striker style on Lance. I just couldn't get used to that third thrust they added now. So Striker style was allow me to stay closer to the roots. My 3U, 4U roots. But outside of that one outlier, Adept and Valor style all the way. What's your favorite weapon, if you don't mind my asking? Ah, I see. That's nice. That's very nice. Monster Hunter Tri was my first game, too. Whichever one you feel like you can answer more. But mostly category. The water combat was definitely interesting. I wouldn't be that mad if they tried to make a 3U remake. Especially if we had the same graphical power as World does. Or maybe the water style combat won't be so clunky. Oh. Sheathing, not that impressive. But Destroyer and Distance Runner +3, I like. And yep, not that big surprise. I am a psychic. This quest is Castle on the Run. And unfortunately, we can't even help. And I agree, the camera was also disappointing. Favorite monster? My favorite monster is actually, honestly, Mizuzune. Frickin' Bubble Fox. I love how much effort they actually put into him. The fact that the Mizuzune, basically descriptions and their biology. The fact that every Mizuzune we fight is male. And we're basically fighting them during their mating season, which is why they're super aggressive. Okay, looks like we might actually have a chance to clear our quests. Hey, they're actually giving us a chance. Let's take it before they kick us. Can't see it, but I actually have the Monster Hunter wiki set up. Haven't done Gatsalos, the Glavenus, the Mizu, very off for the... I think the only one we've done is Ice Recovery, and that was off screen. I'll admit Soul Seer is daunting. I can see why people wouldn't like him. I think my favorite deviant would have to be Elder Frost Gammoth. And to make sure we add the please and thank you. I love Gammoth because, honestly, the same reason that I love the Celtis Queen. You have so many breakable parts. You can break all 4 of her legs, her trunk, her tucks, and then her head. So it's like, by the time you're done, he is just a broken mess. I also love in G-Rank that one of the new moves she gives you, they give her, she just sits on you. That's it. And it does so much damage. I think I might be able to help with the Gammoth, though. Because I agree, that is weird. Maybe I can help. Where do your eyes usually follow to when you're fighting her? Are you focusing on her legs or her face? it's tricky, but I have to I try to focus on what she's doing in the front, instead of just hugging her hind legs. To be honest, that's probably why they gave her the sit-down move. Because that's usually the safest place to hit her. And now if you turtle behind her, you're just gonna be an imprint on the snowy ground. We're talking about monsters that we hate. Monster I ultimately hate is Astalos. For the life of me, I cannot figure out whenever he does these lightning attacks. As for weapons that I use for Gammoth, I mostly use just fire weapons in general. I mostly use the Eknactor dual blades. Hey, I was about to say, a bug gathering icon showed up. I was about to say, can we actually mine the dragonfly? Hey, Delaney, stop. I agree with the camera issues. To be honest, Astalos is the first monster where I just can't rely on L targeting. I actually have to at least somewhat manually control it, especially when he starts jumping high into the air. Oh yeah, and Delaney, what's up? Nothing too much. We basically decided to settle the deviants later. Right now we're actually trying to get into G rank proper. Oh boy. The only thing stopping me was, well, me, trying to play completionist. But basically the quest just kept piling up. Eventually I said enough's enough. So we're actually going to try and set up G rank, get our weapons, our armor, and then it's time for completionists. Whoever quit a quest because you faint once. That is a nuanced question. It depends. If it's an absolute blowout, then yeah, I'll quit. Otherwise, the other reason I'll quit is because the game just decides to jank me over. For example, one of the quests that you can get offline is basically one of the grand finales. You have to fight a Furious Rajang, a Hyper Zinogre, and then a Shagaru Magala last. The first part, you have to fight both the Hyper Zinogre and the Furious Rajang at the same time in the Sanctuary. Basically where you fight Shagaru. You basically have to lay down a smoke bomb the instant you get into the arena. If you can't, you're better off just quitting. And that's what I had to do multiple times. So the one point I think I flat out raged is sometimes the monsters, Rajang especially, he just tackles into you. He doesn't know you're there. But it's like, oh hey, what's this? There's a hunter. I'm going to punch his lights out. By that point, I just quit and restart. Because you can't fight them both at the same time. Okay, and now let's see what's next. The broiling desert. I think this is the next key we can do. Individually, they're weak. Alright, Delaney. Glad you can make it. Really, they can actually attack each other? I thought that was a world thing. Oh, I get it. Okay, apparently I've been playing it on hard mode. I assume you just had to book bomb and beat them one at a time. Now, Shaggy's easy. He is a prick if you're fighting him with Gunner, though. There have been so many times where it's like, I try to dodge, and you'll actually spawn one of those frenzy explosions. Not where you are, but where you're going to be. I see what you mean. Okay, cool drink. And bringing a shock trap. I wish I knew I was going to become a streamer, because I probably would have tried to record it. You remember what armor I was using, though. It was Neset, and I was using the Akantor heavy bowgun. I was basically relying on Pierce for Raj and Zin, and then I was using my Pierce level 4. My fire piercing to actually beat down Zinogre, or rather Shaggy. You're the first I've ever heard refer to him as Shaggy. And now I'm missing Scooby-Doo. And something tells me he's not coming back. Yep, no patience. Now let's see if we can get that. Never mind. Oh, she's a bomber cat. Nice. I think he's on to us. He doesn't want to get near the trap. Alright, moving on the tail. We got a second chance. Adept style is so fun with dual blades. Because recently I discovered you can actually just dodge into those KO slams. And that can get you some cutting damage. And what would you think is your most satisfying... What's the most satisfying thing for a Monster Hunter for you? Right now, it's cutting Glavenus' tail. Because you have to go through so many hoops in order to pull it off. Oh, Adept style has the parry too? I thought that was just in Valor style. We lost him. Oh wait, we have a cat on our side. Okay. I'll admit that I haven't used Adept's longsword in a long time. Maybe they changed it. Yeah, that's the Hunter art you're... I never noticed this pattern on Glavenus' back. Okay, the game is dropping hints that I really should try and make another pair of Glavenus weapons. Personally, I like saving the guard point for when he's about to do the tail drop. And Zen, if you want to come in, here's the hub ID. Two 685 8 1 3 3. Okay. And the next one is the water kerfuffle. So to be honest, since I have my water weapon equipped, I'll probably use this one. Oh, okay. You're gonna step out and get something to eat? Okay, cool. It was nice meeting you too, Zen. So I guess that's not you that came into the hub. Sure thing. I try to stream around this same time. Usually 6 Eastern Standard Time. The only reason that I'm late this time is I have an honest excuse this time. There was a tornado warning. You don't play online. That's a shame. But hey, to each their own. Have a good night. Check to see if there's any other blue stones here. And yes, there is one. Okay, no all fire stones. Lavinus should be here. Well, that's a fine how do you do. I was about to just get damaged cause reasons. If I had to think of a monster that I flat out hate, it would definitely be Black Gravios above all else. Basically picture the Gravios we're fighting now, but every time he brings out a fire breath, he's also leaving a puff of smoke beneath his body. He's an absolute nightmare for gunners. Or maybe I just suck. That's probably it. And of course a Rhino's trying to step in. And mission accomplished. No more fire smoke. Or at least if there is some now, it's going to be coming out of his back. Just break his other leg. That's going to be 3 damage. This is honestly going rather well. Although we still have to worry about that 360 tail spin. Once you break his back, he's a joke. Okay, we broke her back. The thing we haven't broken was his body, apparently. We broke his spirit, which is why he was limping away, and then we broke something vital inside of his body. Now he's dead. I like the Dark Knight. Bane was always a riot to listen to. Oh cool, that's probably the Iron Transporter. I haven't tried that move yet. It looks cool. Well, that's interesting. Is my cursor gonna show up? No. It looks like what's supposed to be the crit. It looks like it's part of the Gravios Fireball. So it's like the fireball was about to come out. One of the crit shots actually hit him in the mouth. And it actually sent it flying out the opposite at a different angle. I'm amused by weird things. And nice. To be honest, I'm not surprised that was a large gold crown. Gravios always seem to be naturally rotund. Okay, I guess the next one I'm gonna do is Water Kerfuffle this time, the Mizuzune one. As soon as I can find my dual blades. I was about to upgrade the Nogre ones, but apparently I'm a few horns short. Okay, apparently the rank Kirin quest unlocked. Yay. This time I'm going to be focusing primarily on his head. Because apparently I haven't unlocked the Misusune armor yet. Or rather, the head for that armor. I am honestly super hyped to see what it looks like. To be honest, I feel like the new attack they added to Misusune's armor, rather Misusune's attack pool, they made him easier rather than harder. He actually uses those claws for something other than being a T, with how hard they are to break. But it is so choreographed to see it coming a mile away, and you just dodge. Okay, Mitsuzune, thanks for the attack up. It definitely looks imposing, I can say that much. Oh dear. Okay, that was close. Okay, one more break on the head, and now we can officially cut the tail. Wow, we can actually cancel into his actual spin dry move. That's actually really cool. Rather than going for a second slide, he can now combo that into his spin move. And I'm saving that. Wow, it's not trying to dodge that time. Right. I think the only thing we haven't broken are his claws and his top fin. And that has to be, without a doubt, the quickest Izazune kill I have ever seen. You are good. Y'all are dang good. Here's hoping I can get some Stygian Worm. Oh. The reason I'm looking for Stygian Worms because I have a feeling for Zinogre Dual Blades, they're gonna try and make a callback to Stygian Zinogre. I forget what they were called, but basically it's an ogre, but he had dragon properties. And I feel like those Stygian Worms that you can collect in the jungle are a callback to him. Really, that was a small gold crown. And that means I've probably... Wow. Okay then. Well, glad you were able to get it. And now let's look at that Mizazune head. Oh yeah, and Gravios and them. They're important too. Interesting. I get what they were going for. But to be honest, I like the low rank with the full Foxmax. What is wrong with my mouth? I cannot speak tonight. I like this more. And I'm also excited to see what the Soul Seer armor is going to look like. That's not a key, but sure, why not? I actually like beating Feltus Queen. Just got a couple things I need to do first. I think I finally came up with an idea for what I'm gonna name J Glass instead. I think I might give him the name Tall Tail, because he's green like grass. And what do you do with grass and lies? You cut them down. A fencing. That's loading's nice. Protection, chain crit. Basically, I'm probably just whatever I don't use, they just go into the grinder. Oh wait, that one has... Yeah, let's get rid of this one. Normal up. And we can get rid of these, because I actually know what the best one for these normal up, pierce up, pellet ups are. It's a +6 with a level 4 with +3 slots. So we can actually afford to get rid of these. And one more. Alright, I'm ready. Oh hey, Delaney. Did you play Monster Hunter 4? If so, what's your opinion on the Desert Celtis Queen? Okay, so you have played it. Or at least that's what I'm interpreting. Basically, the Desert Celtis Queen, she was yellow, and she more actively weaponized her drones. She could actually shoot her drone at you like a railgun. And it's like, she was ruthless. The instant one died, she would reach into the ground and grab another one. Like reloading a bow gun. Oh, I see. That makes sense. And now that you mention the investigations, I miss my Great Rocky armor. Specifically the variant that you can get from those investigations. Combine the fact that you can get this heavy bowgun relic that just looks like just a massive pistol. And you could go for a full cowboy loadout. Okay, let's see if we can finish him off while she's distracted. be honest, with Celtus Queen, this is the trickiest part. Adjusting your camera so they're both in the frame. I thought I was gonna style on him. Oh right, Celtus Queen. I'm actually on board because I think she gets Flood Sacks. I need those for my Plesioth dual blades. I am taking a lot of damage, but I don't care. Now I care. Well, I was at least able to keep the Celtus distracted. Oh hey, Peanut. Things are doing pretty good. Two Foot Sacks. 3 more to go. We're basically accelerating towards the end of G rank. This is going a lot quicker than I thought it would. Okay, and since I have my... Okay, Zenny 549. I'm guessing you fumbled on the keyboard for a moment. Beyond that, yeah, everything's been going fine. Oh, okay. Neat. That's fine too. And here's the Hub ID, Peanut, if you want to get in on this. Haven't set a password yet, so you can just move on in. That move when I probably intended to say most. For Kirby Clash. I think I've heard of that game. To be honest, after Kirby Robobot, it's been harder for me to actually pay attention to it. Oh, okay. Now I know what you're talking about. And that explains a lot, then. And I think after that was the friendship one. Where Kirby throws so hard he can basically control minions. I'm terrible with names, but I can at least remember concepts. Okay, Kirby Star Allies. Now it's coming back to me. Really, it came before Kirby Clash. I will need to get back into the Kirby franchise. I actually like those games. I guess my money's been rather tight, so I've been super picky about which games I play. And I am laying down a trap so we can better cut at those wings. That way you can actually hold still. Okay, that's one. Free to start. Now I'm worried. So it's free to start, but you have to start making payments further down the line? Okay then. So long as it's not like the Plants vs. Zombie remake, where you basically had to start paying for stuff that was basically free in the original. Or rather, payment. It's basically the only way to make some quick and genuine progress in the game. Basically, I'm not the type of people that foam at the mouth at the mention of microtransactions. But at least it will make me raise an eye. Raise an eyebrow slightly. Okay then. I guess after this I'll probably take a look into it. Okay, where'd he go? You're gonna charge at me. Okay, I get what you're saying. An initial payment. But afterwards, if you're patient, you can actually get the free stuff. That makes sense. At least let Nintendo make some profit. Okay, yeah. That doesn't sound too bad. I'll probably give it a look afterwards. After this, at least. Hey, and that was a big cat. And that was the last one. Okay then. And how much did you have to invest to get the 50? Okay, that got a smile out of me. Okay, that's cheaper than I expected. I blowed through that eating fast food. Okay. I'm picturing it now, and that makes sense. And once you make those initial payments, the option's there, but you can actually wait it out and get the free apples. Okay, Valstrox is... This might be dangerous. Okay, you can even customize your tree. Neat. Make sure that I did eat. So that's the transaction size of things. How about the actual gameplay? How fun is that? Valstrox. I have fun memories with this thing. When I first encountered him, I thought he was a G-rank exclusive monster. Wasn't aware there was a high-rate campaign offline. Okay, that makes sense. Right, and we have a hunting horn user. I'm probably gonna need that damage reduction. Ah, jeez, the lady. Sorry you got hit trying to heal me. Okay. Now it all makes sense. And I'm guessing the gear basically affects how much damage you can do to the boss. Right now I'm basically imagining a silly challenge of actually trying to use gear level 1 gear against the endgame enemies. Like a death of 1,000 cuts. Oh jeez. Whoa. I thought I was out of range. That was my bad. Wow, I was just joking. You were actually able to pull it off. How long did it take you to beat them? Oh, I get it. So I'm guessing they were actually properly leveled up. Yeah, loss of DPS and whatnot. I get it. Okay. Alright, codexes. The things that affect what kind of gear you get. Oh, the codexes are things you can equip. This actually sounds rather planned out. Okay, and now we're hunter rank 11? I wasn't paying attention. What kind of quests do I still have to do? Okay, we've done Devil Show Hunt, Emergency at the Arctic Ridge. Racing up the family tree. Still need to do that one. And earlier on we did a very long engravement with the Titanic Clash. Okay, so we just gotta do the Diablos and the Egrex one. Okay. And I guess by that point, you can either pay up or do like you did and actually use the gem tree to get your stuff. Okay, we're in the Primal Forest, so we don't need to. We don't need any of our drinks. Okay, so for at least that one moment you can afford to pinch your pennies. So I'm guessing I'm probably spitballing it, but I'm probably right on the nose. For Sword Kirby, there's probably armor, there's gear of Meta Knight. Okay, that's actually better. I'd actually have to take a look at this game just to see Dr. Kirby in Queen Sectonia gear. Okay, so that's still consistent. I remember that from Star Allies. I was like, what the heck is this? I only more so heard the... I forget which one is the Watsonian and which one's Doylan. In lore and out of lore. I heard the out of lore stuff. Apparently, that Mortal Knight was a beta design for Meta Knight before he became the Blue Kirby we all know and love now. Okay, which way did he go? We were both wrong. And Delaney, you were right. Minus the ability to use it as a rocket launcher, I bet. Ah, dagnabbit, my demon mode ran out of a second too late. Okay, move back. And that was close. Freaking monkeys. Uh-oh. At least all the freaking monkeys are dead. Even the overpowered attack where you basically set your hammer on fire. That is awesome. I can actually see why that would be important. For that moment, the game actually lies to you. And what kind of awesome stuff does the Queen Sectonia gear do? Well, I guess that's gonna be for me to try and find out. Okay. I can actually see that. Okay, that's one. And I'm guessing the last one is Beware Twin Horns on the Sand. Do I actually have enough resources to upgrade my Barioth Dual Blades? I probably don't. And this time it actually hurts, because I'm missing one on each. One Cortex and one Amber Heart Fang. Okay, then cool. To be honest, given that it's based off marks, I'd honestly assume that the Marks gear would actually be better than Stellar gear, but eh. Okay, I'm gonna bring Pitfall Traps and Shock Traps. Also gonna bring some Sonic Bombs too, but to be honest, you're probably gonna wallop him so quick. He's just gonna almost insta-rage. Okay, and this time I'm actually gonna E4 defense. Hey, at least it's a nice death sound, right? Oh, cocoon. Oh right, full drink. Upon you mentioning invincibility frames, I just immediately thought of Archer Kirby. Oh goodness. Well, alright then. Now I just have to try and not get gored on his horns. Yep, he is already enraged. I seriously doubt I'm gonna use Dual Blades on Massacre Diablos. Interesting. So you can actually play like a somewhat support role as Sword Kirby. Darn, I was trying to lead him into the rock. Oops, my bad. You know what, I think I'm actually just gonna slap a trap down now. Because I seriously doubt he's gonna unenrage. Are you asleep? Oh dear. Okay, now he has to land in it. Okay, I could see that being exploited. I'm guessing Rising Slash combos into Sword Drop. Right. I have flashes too. Yes, I do. Situation handled. But now he's angry. Okay, I need to stop being a coward and get in there. Okay, we've broken everything. Nothing gave me Water Blight. Okay, so it basically depends on what you need more. Okay, so it's like Fighter Kirby. With of course Hammer being the most damage. Okay, and at least have a basic understanding now. Okay, and another distinction. And I think this will probably be the last quest we need to do. Thanks, no wonder I was having a hard time. He was frickin' huge. I'm guessing Science Lab is what people tend to value more in a party. Doctor is basically like your white mage. It has to read its armor. I'm gonna save this. Just because they actually give us that more information on Atal Ka. He's asleep. What more am I missing? Should have been it. Horns on the sand, Devil Hunt. Facing the enemy tree. Arctic Ring. Bravement. I can't. What the heck? It's not showing up. One. Or just the Roshang one. Maybe I just have to do one more quest, and then it'll show up. It wasn't expecting me to actually do all these quests. Because after you do frickin' Tigrex, Joe, and Raj, you unlock 2 more. I guess I'll Denogre. That way I'll actually have some G-rank dual blades I can use during the hunt. Okay, then. What? Well, shoot. The Sergios one. Alright then. I'll do that one after this. At least after I get this Zenogre weapons, I'll be halfway there from not being dead weight. Well, if I had to pick one, right now Mage is sounding kinda fun. Mage or Doctor. And he just bolted. What is wrong with my brain? Went the wrong way. Because the laser beams eventually just freeze the enemy. Okay, this Zinogre has to be a tiny gold crown. Or at least a silver. I think I need just one more horn. Oh, I get it. Are you kidding me? I'd be more angrier if it weren't for the fact that if you cut out the 8 and the 9, you get Leet. 1337. Okay, looks like my theory was correct. There's that ominous music again. Making its armor out of both natural and man-made material. And the hilarious thing is, she says she's gonna ram the whole ship into it if she has to. But given the fact that it makes its armor out of materials, that's probably what it wants. It will probably take that ship and make it a part of its new armor. Please. You twat! Okay, screw this. We're actually going to finish this here and now, like she said. The quest is officially unlocked. I'm saying that because I was clicking through it way too fast. Okay, this time I'm actually gonna bring some life powders. I don't need sonic bombs or shock traps. But I definitely need mega pickaxes. And did I eat? I did not eat. Were you expecting an Elder Dragon? Too bad. Bug time. I wonder what everyone's first reaction was to Atolka. This time I actually have some music in mind. This is going to be my first time fighting him with a blade, though. Every other time I was always either with bow or heavy bow gun. Darn it, get back here. And then we change it to I was surprised he was using them too. This is very nice. I had a feeling they looked familiar. Oops. And sorry, I'm not sorry. I'm gonna try and get as many charms as I can. probably... Okay, and now she goes from... Goes from an ice beam, from an eye beam to Dragonator. I remember in 4U the Sergios dual blade, or rather, not dual blades, light bowgun. It was overpowered. And I loved it for that. I'm gonna... I paused the music at that moment. I'm not sure if it came through. You could hear that little whip, like you get thrown out a fishing rod. Hey, at this rate, I'm gonna have to start turning off my phone during these streaming sessions. Uh-oh. Hey, where? There it is. Currently, the shinies are at the bolt. I know, right? They nerfed the Sergio's light bowgun and Generations into the ground. It used to be so much better in 4U. I think it rapid-fired slicing back then. Heck, nabbit. Uh-oh. I think the part that makes me frickin' lose it is that it's basically flexing the mechanical version of toes. That is... I think that's even more humiliating than getting farted on by a Congalala. Yeah, I used the Sergio's light bowgun in 4U so much when it was time to hunt Apex monsters. Oh jeez, I forgot about the tremors. Sure to sharpen. Raise it. That's the only thing I haven't been able to figure out which way the shockwaves go. She actually stomps down. Ultimus Crystal. Golden Egg. Well, this is about as many supplies as I'm gonna get. Then we ship it to Phase 2. This was a mistake. I got cheeky thinking I could actually cut the wires. Lovely. I remember that reference. Okay, now it's time to actually fight. Hey, this attack always kills me. Going. Yeah, I think it was get up on the Hydra's back. But, yeah. Oh dear. And this is probably an easier reference to make. Where's my Dragonator? There's the Dragonators. All 4 of them, apparently hidden under the ground. And the victorious music back on. Pheromones, fine silk. Hey, I got a gold cocoon and a purple cocoon. I'll probably have to ask Cao which one he needed more of. Me neither. I haven't played Kingdom Hearts 2 in years. Old pheromone. And another enduring charm. Royal Pyroxene. I think I remember that. Hey, we got a whole bunch of charms. 2, 3, 5, 7, 9, 10 enduring charms, and 5 time worn. Just hoping we actually get some good stuff. Grinder, bubble. Actually look at the pink ones. I'm curious too. I doubt I'll be Hunter rank 100. But I'm guessing like maybe level 70? A Pierce up 5 and a level 1 slot. And fencing and dragon attack plus 7. And now we can have 10 requests at the melding pot. Oh, here's the moment of truth. Used for protection and to make itself look bigger to intimidate prey. Using. Nice. For your unprecedented acts of heroism, the guild has decided to lift the restriction on your hunter rank altogether. Rest that weary head of yours, and I'll see you again bright and early for more quests and adventures. Maybe I could make that my new end line. Huh. 92. That's not too shabby. I'm guessing there's a lot of stuff hidden behind Hunter rank 100.
Hi. Right.
Okay, that's fair at least. Well, I guess that's something to work towards. I will be right back. How long are you playing without the key? I dare say about half a month. Or rather, half a year almost. And I only started recently becoming a streamer for... This will be my second month of living the streamer's life. stamina drain. And after this, I'll probably start full-on melding. And now, of course, the last thing that I really want to see. With this trial of 1,000 dual blades, how far am I? $636. Yep, I think I'm gonna be doing this trial for a good long while. Okay, cool. I think the only excuse I can think of that I was trying to play completionists. So I was just deliberately holding myself back. Now let's do this hunt again with the actual music. You know what the part that really boggles me? Otto pulled that mech out of the ground. Just how strong is that silk? Ooh, nice. It's always good to have mementos. Okay, and then we get to this one. Oops. Okay, we're going in here now. Okay, an enduring charm. Okay, and a Time Worm charm. Where's my Dragonator? There's the Dragonator. Oh right, I have light powders now. And she was just about to impale me. And the last thing I remember about Atoka is that apparently breaking her head is nigh impossible unless you actually coordinate your hunts. You know what? I just had a crazy idea. If they actually tried to do like a more modern / sci-fi setting. Taking that stupid idea, lore-wise, the idea of catching an Elder Dragon. What if they actually tried to capture Atoka, and they used its abilities to basically construct mechs? Just imagining the kind of weapons they can design, or the tech that they can actually get away with for weapons like Charge Blade and Gun Lance. Okay, and now get up on the Yatta's back. Uh-oh. Okay, that was close. Thank you, Adept Dodge. Huh. Can this not break? Guess not. Aishi Sono Kitsenkai. Begin the Fox Banquet. I was expecting that attack to one-shot me. Alright, nice job with the flash. Okay, and now I should be at a safe distance to Ballista. Or not. This should finish him off. That was much quicker. I liked it. Oh, right. I still have my electric talisman on. Okay. Just time-worn charms this time. And 7 enduring charms. Huh. I have no clue how to feel about this. Ammo Saver plus 6, and negative crit plus 3. And that is a good talisman. Normal of 5 with a level 3 slot. And yeah, one more round of Zinogre, and then I'll probably call it for tonight. And suddenly, extra level up. At least then I'll actually have at least one G-rank weapon. Okay, where is it? Not Return from the Pinnacle. There was another one. Or not. I guess this is it. Because I know I'm probably going to keep the Zinogre and the Lagiacrus dual blades. And then the Iron Dual Blades, because... why not? I think they literally have the most electric out of any dual blades in the game. I also want to talk to the woman, to the pub manager, and see if I actually ended up getting a gold ticket. But I'll probably save that for after the stream, because then I can actually bail out if I actually don't get what I need. I checked earlier today. I'm up to a silver ticket. Those are only good for plates. Huh. Using those dual blades. The Ma'at Shu. I remember her. Hot. Yeah, there she is. Ma'at. Egyptian goddess of truth, balance, order, harmony, and law. No, apparently she has a counter opposite, Isfet. Darn, he faked me out. I thought he was gonna roar. Darn, dodged too late. Huh. That was just 1 pounce. What is going on? Darn, I don't have any flash pods. We're not gonna make it. Okay, I think we just need to break one more claw. And we'll have broken everything. Thank goodness I don't need any poker bugs. And I have no evidence of the contrary, but I'm saying you, Delaney. It's either your heavy bow gun or the piercing ammo itself. It's overpowered. And thank you. Last horn I need. Oh, I see. Well, I spent, what, like 2 days climbing up the G-Rank ladder? And now we've hit the limit break. Oh well, now we can actually spend the rest of our streaming days exploring and trying to clear the rest of this stuff. And limit break. And hello there. 280, 32. And then 1. And then for the last upgrade, we need Hyper Zinogre Cortex and a Zinogre Sky Emerald, upgraded into the Oppressor's Miracle. Where we'll get a whopping extra 40 raw, 33 in the electric. Oh wait, that's because of my charm. And it'll even get an extra slot. So I could actually... This is why I picked the Zinogre dual blades. Because they probably have more mix-set potential. Whereas the Gaiacris basically just has... It's just more powerful in general. I think by the time you upgrade it, it gets an insane amount of white sharpness. But yeah, Delaney, you said you gotta head out It's 11 in the evening for me. Now seems like a good time to end it. Oh, right. I forgot about that. Well, at least you were able, Untouched, to actually spend all this time up late with me. Hunting and all that. Appreciate it, mate. Okay. Hope you had fun, my friends. For now, the stream is ending. But until then, try looking for a silver lining. And blah blah blah, you've already heard this shtick. Now we're gonna try that new thing we learned. I took a screenshot of it. Now rest that weary head of yours, and I'll see you again bright and early for more quests and adventures, alright? Yeah, that basically rolls off the tongue. What do you think? Alright then. I guess I'll keep it. Until then, see you tomorrow.